How's it going, everyone? I'm WigglyRain. Welcome back to another video, and it is the All-Star break. I'm bored. I'm very bored. There's no football, there's no basketball, I don't like baseball, and forget about hockey. So I decided to make another video on 2K deciding the NBA playoff bracket, but the NBA stopped. We don't even get the next half of the season. Whoever's in the playoff hunt as of right this second, those are the teams that are going to be chasing another NBA title. So I have the playoffs up on the brackets right now. The 1 seed all the way down to the 7th seed. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be fun. I don't know what else to say, so let's just hop into it. To kick things off, we're going to start in the quarterfinals, where we have our first sweep. The Boston Celtics are going to win 4-0, winning this game 22-102. Celtics are going to be moving on to the next round, as the Knicks just happened to make the playoffs. I couldn't even tell you the last time the Knicks were in the playoffs, probably because I wasn't even a basketball fan by then. But yes, Celtics fans can rejoice. They are back in the playoffs. Hopefully this time they can get the NBA title. Alright, our next matchup is the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Denver Nuggets. Yes, I know as of late the Lakers have been struggling without Anthony Davis, but to make this simulation more enjoyable to watch, I took off injuries so all teams are at full strength and no one will get hurt in the simulation. So, with a healthy LeBron and a healthy Anthony Davis, the Denver Nuggets never stood a chance, as they will lose this game 111-92 and losing 4 games straight. Maybe next year Denver, but this year LA's moving on. Alright, our next series is the Clippers and the Trailblazers. Clippers are up in the series 3-0, but it is going to be the Trailblazers who are going to rally in Game 4, winning 125-116, living to fight one more game. We will come back for this game to see who wins game number 5. Alright, I'm taking you to San Antonio, where the Spurs are taking on the Phoenix Suns. Both teams were not in the playoffs last year, so they're both looking to push ahead, as it's probably not looking too good for the Spurs right about now, as they needed to win 1 game to stay alive, and they couldn't. The Suns are going to win 4 straight as they win this game 104-97, and the Suns aren't looking to just finish in the quarterfinals. They are going to be moving on, and they have their eyes set on a prize. Milwaukee, Miami, Bucks and the Heat are going at it again, as they are having a rematch of the 2019 playoffs. And we all know what happened. The Heat upset them, as the Bucks were favored to win it all. And the Miami Heat are poised to do it again, as they are up 3-1, as Milwaukee is down 6 with 1:31 left to go. Jimmy Butler trying to hold on to a 6-point lead and get his team back to the NBA Finals, as Dragic trying to hit a 3, no good. Giannis with the rebound. He's pushing it up the court. He is not taking no for an answer. Middleton in the corner for 3. It is now a 3-point game with that shot from Chris Middleton. 107-104. 110 left in the 4th quarter, as Jimmy buckets Butler, met by Giannis, trying to get some separation, trying to milk as much clock as Jimmy goes in the paint, misses it, rebound Giannis. He's going to try to push all the way down the court, finds Holiday, gives it back to Giannis with the slam, and 1! Giannis with a chance to tie the game, and he does. 107-107, 53 seconds to go. Jimmy Butler bringing it up the court again, going to take the right side, loses the ball, but Giannis kicks it. Heat are going to regain the ball. Gordon Dragic with it, trying to find some separation in a cluster of traffic. Gets his possession back to Butler on Giannis, spin away. Dragic for 3. He got it. 110-107, huge bucket by Gordon right there. Giannis with the ball again. They're going to need to go fast here. They don't go fast. They're going to take a timeout. 30 seconds remaining. Gives it back to Giannis. To the rack. Oh my gosh. Timeout. Heat. 1-point differential. 26 seconds left. No timeouts for either team. Jimmy Butler on Chris Middleton. They're going to wind this clock down to at least 1 single possession. I'm not sure what the call is, what their plan is. They got to attack the hoop here. Butler going in, driving, stops. They're going for the ball, and it's a jump ball. This might be it. If the Bucks can get this, they can go right down the court. DiVincenzo got it. This is one final shot. What is he doing from half court? Oh. And DiVincenzo couldn't get it. And the Miami Heat are going to upset the Bucks for a second straight year. Wow. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in LA for game number 5. Trailblazers Clippers tied up at 107 apiece. Just past the 30-second mark. A long two from Kawhi. It is good. 109-107 after the timeout by the Trailblazers. Is it that time? It's looking like that time. With 20 seconds left, we're trying to find a shot from Dame. It might be that time, ladies and gentlemen. Down to 14. Trying to find a spot. Dame! Outside for 3! Timeout Clippers. It is that time, ladies and gentlemen. It is Dame time. 110-109. 7 seconds remaining. This is crucial for the Clippers to get this. It's Paul George with the alley-oop. 2.7. They have to go now. They have no timeouts. Lillard from half court. And it's no good. And the Clippers are going to escape. Not really escape, but win by a single digit, and they're going to be moving on. Well, it was only a matter of time before the new-look Nets started winning some games, and they find themselves as the 2 seed and facing the Charlotte Hornets, who probably didn't think they'd have a chance to be in the playoffs. But here they are, and it was a short-lived playoff dream, as the Nets are going to win this game 119-109. It is pretty hard to stop the trio of Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and James Harden. But we'll see if it's enough firepower in the playoffs to get the job done. Alright, we got a battle going on in Dallas as the Mavs are taking on the Jazz, as Luka Doncic assists with a fadeaway by Tim Hardaway Jr. It is still a 6-point game. I don't want to call a game till it hits zeros, but it's looking pretty dire right here as Clarkson has the ball, takes a 3, blocked by Porzingis. He's going to give it to Luka. Luka trying to push it up the court, finds Porzingis in the middle for the flush. It is now a 4-point game. No timeouts though, so it's still pretty critical for this ball to get back into Dallas's hands, as they're going to foul Jordan Clarkson, who's going to make the first and the second back up to a 6-point game. Inbound to Luka. If I'm Luka, I'm taking a quick 2 or getting a quick 3. He goes straight to the rack. Back to a 4-point game. 18 seconds left as a foul obviously had to happen. It's going to be on Clarkson again. First one's up and good. Working on the second one. This one is also good. Again, 6-point game. Have to be trying for 3s because you cannot keep trading buckets with the time where it is right here. Luka gets it back. Fires for Richardson for 3. I was not expecting that for Richardson. 3-point game. They're going to foul Clarkson one more time. They're in a vicious cycle playing the foul game, as Clarkson is now 5 for 5 in the last 30 seconds for free throws. Can he make it 6 for 6? He can. Back up to a 5-point game. Gonna have to try to hit a 3 here, as Luka brings it up the court. Hardaway Jr. for 3, doesn't get it. Rebound, and it's going out of bounds, but this is over. The Utah Jazz are moving on, winning 130-125. 2 words that basketball fans love to hear. Game 7. Philadelphia, Toronto. Couldn't get the job done through 6 games, so here we are. Game 7 as Toronto is up 133-132. 40 seconds to go with Simmons covered by Van Fleet. Passes it to Embiid, going straight to the hoop, uncontested. 2 points for Embiid. 1-score game, lots of time. Toronto only has 1 timeout, with Philly having none. Van Vliet has the ball, and they're going to take a timeout. They're going to drop a play to make sure they had a good shot to take the lead here. Lowry in trouble, double team, gives it to Siakam, drives, circus shot, and it goes in. How did he get that to fall? Siakam with a bucket, 135-134, 20 seconds left. Simmons with the ball, backing down Van Vliet, gives it to Thibault. He doesn't get it. Embiid's there, and 1. Embiid with a chance to bring it within 2. Not within 2, to go up by 2. About 11 seconds left. Gives it to Van Vliet. They need a 3 or a 2 to tie. Gives it to Siakam underneath the hoop. No one was guarding him. 4 seconds, or they can just face it and go into OT. Simmons trying to have to shoot a 3. And it's not going in, guys. We got overtime. And in unbelievable fashion, the Sixers, the number 1 seed, are going to fall to the number 8 seeded Raptors, losing 157 to 149. Sixers fans, I don't even know what to say. I am completely speechless here. Welcome to the conference semi-finals as we have the Brooklyn Nets against the Miami Heat. And after winning against the Bucks, I would still say upsetting them, the Miami Heat are going to fall to a sweep against Brooklyn. I mean, let's be honest here. If this happened in real life, we all knew that the Nets were going to beat them in 4 games. But it's still somewhat sad to see that they couldn't even win 1 game. I mean, they just beat the Bucks, so I don't know why they couldn't at least win 1 game. But Brooklyn's going to take this one, winning 112 to 105. And they will be moving on to the conference finals. Don't look now, Sun fans, but you guys are down double-digit points, and LA starters aren't even in. It was a good run, guys. You made the playoffs. You went through the first round, but the Cinderella story ends here as the Lakers are going to win the series 4-1 and win this game 123 to 91. There's always next year, Sun fans, so we'll see you then. Well, Phoenix wasn't the only team that ran out of playoff magic in luck. It was also the Raptors, as they miraculously upsetted the Sixers, now go into Boston, and honestly, they didn't stand a chance. Boston was hoping for this matchup, they got this matchup, and now they're going to win the series, winning this game 101 to 94, and they will meet the Brooklyn Nets in the Eastern Conference Championship. Our last semifinal game, Clippers and Jazz, as Paul George hits a dagger. 8-point ball game. Probably, I don't want to call it, but it's probably too late as the ball gets to Conley. Picked up, give it to Gobert. Here comes the double team. Passes it to Conley again for 3. Rebound, Williams. 9 seconds left. It's going to be the Clippers who are going to advance to the Western Conference Finals. And we are finally going to get the battle for LA. Clippers, Lakers, up next. The battle for LA is here. LA Lakers are up 3-1, but the Clippers have no plans of just leaving that easily, as they are going to win game number 5, 105 to 98, and we will have a game number 6. Alright, the Eastern Conference Finals are here as Tatum misses a free throw, but it doesn't really matter as the Nets are going to win this game 120 to 106. Not only do they win this game, but they push the Celtics back to one final game, game number 7, win or go home. Not even win or go home, win and move on. Winner goes to the NBA Finals. I will have that game right after the Lakers and Clippers. I welcome you back to the Staples Center as it is the home court for both the Lakers and the Clippers. Tonight it is a home game for the Clippers, but it doesn't make a difference. With an appearance for the NBA Finals on the line, the Lakers showed up, and they showed up to ball as they win 117 to 106. Again, the Lakers will be representing the Western Conference in the NBA Finals. Congratulations, Lakers. Let's see who they're going to face. After having a 3-2 lead, the Celtics left the door wide open for the Nets, and the Nets took advantage, winning the next 2 games. Brooklyn won this game 126 to 110. This 30 by Kemba Walker does not make a difference. It is a 13-point game with 10 seconds left. And the Nets, after creating what a lot of fans think is a super team, They are going to go to the NBA Finals to take on LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Congratulations, Net fans. Let's see who wins this NBA Finals. Alright, we're here. NBA Finals. Lakers, Nets tied up 107 apiece as Davis from LeBron gets an easy 2, 109 to 107. 109 left on the clock as well. Lakers are up in the series 3-2. LeBron James is trying to guard James Harden as he takes a 2 in and out. Durant with the rebound gets it to go. Tied up again at 109. A minute left. LeBron James trying to get another ring as he faces his former teammate in Kyrie Irving, trying to not lose again to Kevin Durant as he finds Davis. That is an unstoppable combination, James to Davis. As Harris inbounds it to Harden. 2-point game. Lakers have 3 timeouts. Nets only with 1. James Harden with a off-balance shot. James gets the rebound. Lakers can't afford to lose this game. Nets can't, as Caldwell Pope in the corner for 3. 114-109. This game is getting a little out of hand. Either call a timeout, which they do. They need to find a play that works, as Dinwiddie has the ball, gives it to Harden at the top of the key, guarded by Caldwell Pope, trying to find something. Harden takes another 3. Not going to work. Kevin Durant somehow gets the rebound, and he doesn't get the and one. 2 shots to go. Gets the first one. Here comes the second. It's good. 3-point ball game. 15 seconds left. Here we go. Crunch time. Davis inbounds it. Gives it to Schroeder. Fouled by Kyrie Irving. And he's going to be out of the game. That's his 6th foul. As Dennis hits the first and the second, it is now a 5-point game. Harris inbounds it to Harden. 10 seconds left. I already think we know how this one's going to go. Dinwiddie doesn't get it to go. Davis with the rebound gives it to Schroeder. And with 1 second left, the Los Angeles Lakers have done it. They have won their back-to-back title in title defense all year, and they defended it well as they beat the New York Nets, winning 116 to 111. Alright, well, with the Lakers crowned NBA champions for the 2nd straight year, I think it's a good time to log off. That is another video down, another episode down, another idea finished, published, and made. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching as always. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching.